Hello everyone and welcome to Play With Me Toys for Kids. Today I have the Steffi Love Happy Family kit and I'm gonna show you a demo. So this toy is meant for kids 3 years and older and it comes with the mom, which is this one right here, and the baby in a stroller, and it comes with the dad. So it's a family. And then it comes with a ton of small objects that we're gonna open and see what they are. So here are our dolls. We're gonna start with this one. So this is a male doll and it's blonde with blue eyes. And this must be the father. And the face turns around completely. He is wearing a light blue shirt with a crown in it. And he cannot bend his knees, but his legs can go up and down. So he can sit with his legs straight. Unfortunately, he cannot bend the knees. And the shoes can come off and can go back on. He can move the arms up and down. Good. So that's the father. Then we have here the mother, and she has blonde and long hair. She has blue eyes and her lips are pink. And she's wearing a cute pink dress that ties from the back. And it can come off. And she's wearing a skirt too. And, oh, actually that is a long shirt and she's wearing a skirt. And she's pregnant and we can see how it looks. So this is her belly and we can open it. Oops. And there is a baby inside. How cute. And the baby has blue eyes as well. So we're gonna put the baby back on and put the belly on top. There we go. So let's put this here. There we go. So this is the mother. And now let's go with the baby. And she comes in a stroller with this bag in the back. And let's take her out. And the baby looks a lot like the mother. She has blonde and long hair, blue eyes. She has, oh, whoops. So the dolls cannot stand by themselves. There we go. So this doll looks just like the mother. And she has a rattle in her hand. She's wearing a dress very similar to her mother's. And it's a very cute dress. And she's wearing pink shoes as well. The pattern is very similar to the dress her mom's wearing. But how cute, the shoes are also pink. And the stroller has black wheels that they move. She has a baby table, perfect to put stuff in there. And she fits right in. There we go. And the stroller has some handles, so mom and dad can drive it. And then I'm gonna open all the small objects that come with it. So we have a comb right here. This thing that looks like a hair dryer. Then we have a brush, and this works on the doll's hair. And we have this powder bottle. We have a mug with a handle, that's cool. We have a clutch, just like the one the mom's holding. We have this plate that has 3 sections. This that looks like a smartphone or a tablet. And here we have, I think this is a wallet or something. We have 2 of those. And then this one, oh, this one is a smartphone. So I bet the other one was the tablet. And we have this pacifier. We have a digital camera. And a rubber duck. We also have this small brush. We have a small soap, also a baby bottle, and this baby lotion or baby powder. We have this clutch, or it might be a wallet because it's smaller than the other clutch. And we have this small spoon, this keys. Oh yeah, it's a set of keys. Interesting. So this is our Steffi Love Happy Family kit. Did you like it? Write it in the comments below, I'll be happy to read them. This bag is perfect because it can fit all the accessories. That's super cool. So can you think of a role play that we can do with this set? Please write it in the comments below, I'll be happy to read it. Thank you for watching Play With Me Toys for Kids. I hope you liked this video. If you would like to watch more, please visit my channel and subscribe for free, and be the first one to know when new videos are posted. Share this video with your friends, and see you next time!
Hello and welcome to Play With Me Toys for Kids. Today I have something really interesting to show you. This is Steffi Love Doll, and it's the Welcome Baby doll. So as you can see, she's a pregnant doll, and a baby is also included. This might be a really good thing to give an older child whose mom is expecting a baby. This might help explain what's going on and help the child to realize that they have a new sibling on the way. So as you can see, a lot of things are included. There's some accessories for the baby as well as a real baby. Not a real baby, but a real doll baby. This is from the company Simba, and it's not recommended for ages 0 through 3. So let's go ahead and unpack this and see what's on the inside. Literally on the inside because there is a baby in her belly. So first let's look at the doll. As you can see, she has her hair tied back in the back to keep the rest of her hair out of her face. She has some eyeshadow on, very silvery. She also has blue eyes and a face. Her head moves side to side, and it's a lot like a Barbie doll. It's made out of plastic. But her face is a little bit less hard than the rest of her body. So as you can see, her arms move, and she does look quite pregnant. She has on a long shirt with a bow. This is pretty common of pregnant people to wear clothing like this. And the bow comes in the back here. You can also open up the shirt in the back with this Velcro. She has on a pair of jeans, bell bottoms, with pink heels. Here on the side, we can see that she has this small towel for her baby. And this we're going to cut off a little bit later, but right now it's connected to her shirt. And this is just a small blanket for the baby to keep it warm. So let's go ahead and look at the accessories here. As you can see, there's a bear, a bottle, a ball, a binky, a rattle, and some other small toys. There's also a bottle of milk. Everything that a baby would need. And it looks like we have some food here as well. Although a newborn baby wouldn't be eating food, it would most likely be drinking its mother's milk. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the doll. Perhaps we can see where the baby is. So here, as you can see, she has a very round belly, and this is where the baby is. So we're going to take off her pants as well so we can take a look at her belly. I'm going to go ahead and cut this ribbon here so that we can take a closer look. So there we go. Now I do believe the belly comes off and that there's a baby inside. This isn't quite how it works, but it works for the doll. There we go. So as you can see, there's space inside for the baby. And this is pretty cool. The stomach also turns around so that it looks like she's no longer pregnant, or the baby is inside. This would be really fun to play with because first she can be pregnant and then she can have the baby. Very fun. Here we have the newborn baby. As you can see, it's very small. Has a little bit of hair, and its arms and its legs move. This helps so it can fit in its mother's belly. Like I said, it is quite small, but it is a newborn baby, and it does have to fit in her mother's belly. So I want to look at the accessories as well with the baby doll. Let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. Here we have a bottle of milk, almost as big as the baby. It's pretty funny looking. And it does fit inside the baby's mouth. Let's see, perhaps there's also a binky. There we are. And this is probably also a little bit too big for the baby. Looks pretty funny. This one doesn't fit inside the baby's mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and put the baby back in the mother's belly. I think this is a really interesting doll. I've definitely never seen anything like it. But like I said at the beginning, this would be a great gift for the eldest child or any other children whose mother is having a new baby. Perhaps it could help to explain what's going on and help the child to realize that they have a new brother or sister on the way. And it could help to get them a little bit more excited as well if they don't know what's going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. In the comments, let me know what you thought about this Steffi Love doll. Welcome baby. And go ahead and go check out the channel. Subscribe for new videos and updates. Bye! Hello and welcome to Play With Me, Toys for Kids. Today I have here 3 Steffi Love dolls, so they're all pregnant. Steffi Love is from the company Simba, and they're very, very interesting dolls. As you can see, they are pregnant, and you can even take the belly off, and there's a baby inside. A very interesting concept. So today we're going to be doing a comparison. Let's go ahead and start with the hairstyle and color. As you can see, this doll has her hair tucked behind and tied in a small knot to keep it out of her face. Her hair is also light blonde. I would say that they all have the same hair color, just different hairstyles. This hairstyle is very similar to the first doll, with the hair tucked behind. The only difference is that her hair is tied into a side ponytail. Then we have our final doll, and her hair color is the same, but her hairstyle is a little bit different than the other two. As you can see, she has bangs and her hair is parted down the middle. They all have the same skin color, which is a dark tan brown. perhaps the two on the left, perhaps the two on the right are a little bit darker than the one on the right, but only a little bit. They all have on very similar makeup. These two have exactly the same makeup, as you can see, very silvery eyeshadow, blue eyes, and pink lipstick. So their faces look, I would say, exactly the same. Here we have our other doll. Her makeup is a little bit different, but still very, very similar. She's still wearing silver eyeshadow and pink lipstick, although I would say that her silver eyeshadow is a little bit more glittery and the other two have more shimmery eyeshadow. But overall, very, very similar. So there's one more look. Let's go ahead and look at their clothing. So they're all wearing kind of a dress or a skirt. Here our first doll is wearing a long shirt or dress in a transparent color with ribbon and flowers. And she's also wearing a pair of jeans underneath, as you can see, bell bottoms. And these are high-waisted and go over her belly. They velcro in the back. So that's the first doll. I really like the color of the shirt. I think it's very pretty. She also has a blanket for her baby. And this is tied on to the shirt, and it will make it easy for her to carry around her baby. Next up we have the princess, and she has on a very fancy golden yellow dress with lots of sparkles and glitter. And I think this dress is very pretty. Oops, one of the sparkles fell off. As you can see, it also velcros in the back, so you can change her clothing. And she has a crown as an accessory. Finally, we have our last doll. She's wearing a pink plaid halter top and a skirt underneath. She's also the only doll that has underwear. The other dolls have painted on underwear, but she has an actual pair. And a very, very pretty decorated shirt. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shoes. As you can see, the other dolls just have underwear like this. And same with this doll. It's just a painted on underwear. As for shoes, they're all wearing pink heels. And as you can see, this one doesn't have painted on underwear, so it needs the real underwear. So these two dolls seem to be a little bit more similar than the doll in pink. I'm not sure why this is, but they all look fairly similar as well. As for shoes, they're all very similar. Two of the dolls have exactly the same shoes, but they're all pink heels. The doll in the pink outfit has flowers on her shoes, and her shoes are just a little bit different. But like I said, all of them are very, very similar. So the doll in the pink is also a little bit different because her knees can click and move. So her legs are made out of kind of a gummy material, and the rest of her body is made out of plastic. So her elbows can't move. Her head can move and her arms can move, but not her elbows. But I think it's kind of interesting that her knees can move, and this is a fun feature of the doll. The other dolls are made of plastic, so only their legs and arms move, not the knees. Otherwise, they're exactly the same. In a previous video, I showed you this doll had a crib, and it was very, very tall. This is probably because her knees can't bend, so she can't bend down to pick up her baby. Finally, we have our last doll. It's also made from plastic, so the knees don't bend. Only the legs and the arms move, as well as the head. So this is very similar to the Royal Baby doll. These two are actually just very, very similar. Similar makeup, shoes, material, etc. They also have similar hairstyles. Furthermore, the doll in the pink happens to have smaller hands than the other two, so all around she's a little bit different than the other two dolls. Although they're all still quite similar. They're all pregnant, they all have the same hair color, similar outfits, etc. As you can see here, comparing the hands, she does have smaller hands than the other two, or a little bit different. This could be because it's an older version of the doll, so it's just a little bit different than these newer two versions. So next up, I want to look at their babies and compare what all the different babies look like. So we're going to go ahead and carefully lift up her shirt, take off her belly. Here we have our first baby. We'll go ahead and switch over the stomach so it's flat again. So as you can see, here's the pregnant belly and the flat belly. And you can simply press down on this and turn it around to put the baby back inside. So here's our first baby. It has blue eyes, a little bit of hair. It's very, very tiny and cute. The arms and the legs do move. And it looks a lot like its mother. Very cute, so that's our first baby. Our second baby. We'll go ahead and take off her stomach as well. Again, this is not really how birth works. Oh look, it's already wearing a crown as well, which is not possible, but it's kind of cute. I think it's a very interesting concept for a doll, that she's pregnant and has a baby really inside of her. It's a lot of fun. So there we go. There's our second baby, and it looks exactly the same as the first baby. As you can see, the bellies also look the same, kind of an egg shape. Finally, we have our last baby. So this baby is a little bit bigger than the other two, and it looks a little bit different. We can go ahead and push in her belly. Here we'll take a closer look. The arms and the legs do move. It still has blue eyes, but it just looks a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger. Here we can compare the size. Still very cute and a very cool concept. They're practically the same, just a little bit different. This one also has a line down its back, a little bit of hair. So they just look a little bit different. They're both still very adorable, and they all look like their mothers. Here, if we compare the belly, it looks a little bit different as well. One is more oval shaped, whereas the other is a little bit more egg shaped from these two. Very interesting. Still not too much of a difference. So this concludes our comparison between these three dolls. They're all very similar, just a little bit different in terms of clothing and how they look, how their babies look. But they're all very fun to play with. In the comments, you can go ahead and write right now which doll is your favorite. I like them all, but if I had to choose a favorite, I'd have to choose the one in the flowered shirt. I like the hairstyle the best. And I think the baby is cute because it's so small. I also really like the outfit from this one. The older version of the Steffi Love doll is also very cool. Things are just a little bit different. However, it's also cool that her legs can move, and I like this part of the oldest one. These two are very, very similar here. They even have the same shoes on. And this one's a little bit different. But like I said, they're all very fun to play with. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. In the comments, remember to write which Steffi Love doll is your favorite, and you can also write if you've ever had a Steffi Love doll before. I hope to see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye! Hello everyone! I'm just so excited for this weekend. It's so nice to get away and relax a little bit. Oh, me too. You cannot believe the stress I'm going through. Oh, how far along are you, darling? Well, I'm 3 months. How about you? Oh, I'm 8 months. Oh my goodness. I'm only 2 months. You guys are so far ahead of me. Well, let's just take this weekend and enjoy, because once we have a baby, we're gonna have some sleepless nights ahead of us and so much work. So let's just have a girls' evening. Man, I'm hot. Oh God, I gotta get out of this caravan. Let's go sit in the pool. You're so silly. It's just hot because it's summer. Oh, you're right. It's so nice to be here with you guys. You too. Hey, have you put together your baby's room yet? Oh, I have. It's absolutely gorgeous. I did some fun yellows with sunshine. Oh, darling, how sweet is that? Just adorable. Yeah, if you want to come see it, you can definitely come stop by sometime. I would love that, darling. Well, I'll have to come by maybe next week after our camping trip is done. I need some ideas from my baby room. It's just not happening. Oh, well, I went on Pinterest and my man did all this stuff. It was great. It was great. Well, that sounds fantastic. I guess we'll just have to come over. I would like that a lot. You know, this is so great to spend time with you guys, but oh my God, I think my water just broke. What, honey? No, that can't be. That can't be. Oh my God, I'm having so much pain. What is happening? I think the baby's coming. Oh God. Well, we will just call the doctor, no problem. Okay, everyone, calm down. Calm down. It looks like you're ready to have this baby, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you to the hospital. Oh my God, it hurts so much. Okay, just breathe, okay? Just breathe. Everything's going to be okay. Let's get you to the hospital now. Sorry to intrude on your weekend, everybody. Well, that wasn't so bad now, was it? Why, no, darling, and your baby's just absolutely adorable. Why, I know we can't have girls' weekends anymore because he's a boy, but maybe we can walk together now? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. See you guys next week. Bye! Hello and welcome to Play With Me, Toys for Kids. Today I have a new Steffi Love doll to show you. This is the royal baby doll, as you can see on the front here. And our Steffi Love doll is pregnant again, but this time she's a princess doll and she's going to have her royal baby. So this is probably a lot like the other Steffi Love dolls. As you can see, the baby is not shown, so it's probably in her belly right now. If you haven't seen the other videos, you can go check them out in the channel. But we're going to go ahead and unbox this one soon. So here's a picture of the baby, as well as everything which is included. It includes a small crib with a toy on the crib, and also the Steffi Love doll with the baby. So let's go ahead and get started and unpack the Steffi Love doll. I think these dolls are a really interesting concept. Maybe they could help an older child to understand what's going on when the mother is pregnant and there's a new baby on the way. So first up we can see this crib, and there's a small toy hanging over the crib. And this is the royal baby set. There's also a comforter for the baby. And it looks like a binky. Oh no, a crown. A crown for the baby as well, because it is a royal baby. So I'm going to go ahead and finish unpacking this. And now we can look at everything included. So first up we have a small comforter for the baby in a plush white, very fancy looking, and of course a small crown for the baby's head as well. This is really quite tiny, it fits on my pinky. Here we have the crib for the baby. As you can see, it rocks a little bit. It's really high. As you can see, a lot higher than normal cribs, but this is probably so that the doll can reach her baby. It looks very fancy. The crib is gold, as you can see. There's a small toy above it. It rocks gently, and it's a great place for the royal baby to get some beauty sleep. Here on one side we can see there's a heart. And as you can see, it's a very tall crib, but we'll see why in a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and put the blanket into the crib as well as the crown while we await our baby. Here we have our Steffi Love doll. As you can see, the crib is so tall so that she can reach her baby a little bit easier since her knees don't bend. So as you can see, she's pregnant with a baby in her belly. And she also looks very royal. She is a princess. As you can see, her dress is a golden yellow with lots of sparkles. She has on makeup. She's quite tan. And her hair is done to one side. This is very similar to the other Steffi Love doll we saw. She also has a crown on. Overall, I have to say she looks very similar to the other Steffi Love doll. Again, if you haven't seen that video, you can go check it out in the channel. She has very similar makeup and hairstyling. So let's go ahead and take a look at her belly. As you can see, she is pregnant right now with a baby. And the way these dolls work is you can take the stomach off and the baby's inside. Again, this isn't quite how it works, but still this could be helpful to show a younger child what's going on inside their mother's belly. Here we have the baby. It's really cute and small, and it just fits perfectly inside the belly of the doll. You can also press against the belly and then turn it over to make it flat again. So here we can see she's no longer pregnant. This could be really fun to play with. So at the beginning of the story, she could be pregnant and then she could have her baby. I think it's pretty fascinating and a very interesting concept for a doll. So let's take a closer look at the baby. As you can see, the arms and the legs move. It's very, very tiny, with blue eyes and just a little bit of hair. Let's go ahead and try on its crown. As you can see, the crown does fit perfectly. It's a little bit funny to see a baby wearing a crown, but it's also very cute. So as you can see, the baby's very tiny. It has to fit in its mother's belly. They look very similar. They both have blue eyes. And you can tell it's a mother and its baby. So again, this was the Steffi Love Doll Royal Baby series. And she is indeed a pregnant princess. Very fun concept. Stay tuned for another video where we do a comparison of 3 Steffi Love dolls. In the comments, let me know what you guys think about the Steffi Love doll. I think it's very interesting, and again, I think it would be a great gift for a child whose mother is expecting. They're pretty fun to play with, and I would highly recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. Remember to write in the comments and go check out the channel. Be sure to subscribe while you're there for the newest videos and updates. I hope to see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!